Hello, everyone, and happy 2020. We all made it to January. So, you can tell a difference. Can you tell a difference? I put on makeup. For 2020, I want to try and not look like a cave troll when I make these videos anymore. I can't do much about my video quality because let's face it, I'm not really trying to. But at least I can make this quality look a little better. So you're not looking at a mountain troll. So, welcome to 2020. I hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve. I did. Um, Robert and I spent it together, and it was just great. Great New Year's Eve. So, coming into 2020, I just want to talk about my resolutions, which I don't really have a lot of resolutions. I didn't really have a lot of resolutions last year. But before I talk about my resolutions, I want to say something. So, this morning on YouTube, Jeffree Star put out a house tour video. And if you don't know who Jeffree Star is, he is a YouTuber who basically got famous from all of his makeup. He started out, I think, doing makeup tutorials, and he has his own makeup line. Very, very famous. I think there are a few people that haven't heard of Jeffree Star. But you guys, if you haven't seen Jeffree Star's house tour, no matter what you feel about him, if you hate him, if you love him, go watch the Jeffree Star house tour. He went from just a regular like home to a castle, like a literal castle. His house tour, oh my gosh. And it's crazy because in the video, he talks about how he went from like a one-bedroom apartment to his mansion that he has now in like a 6-year time span. And I'm like, whoa, all that from selling makeup, which is crazy. But go check it out. I was like, eyes popping out of my head. Anyway, now that I got that out of the way, so let's talk about 2020. So this year, I want to stick with my resolution that I had from last year, which was basically to kind of stay off Facebook. And I would say that I think I did a pretty good job of that. I did get on Facebook quite a few times in 2019, but I will say that I did not post as much crazy, like stupid nonsense as I had in the past. But I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I didn't share near as much. Usually in past years, like if I want to go back and look at my years prior, like if I want to go through like 2018, 2017, 2016 on Facebook, I'd be sitting there like scrolling through my profile forever. But I think I can go from the beginning of 2019 to the end of 2019 pretty quickly on my Facebook profile and see everything I've posted. So I'm like, I did pretty good. So I'm really trying to keep that up. There was a lot of stuff that happened this year, and I'm not going to get into it, but I'm just going to keep on trying to stay off Facebook. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to be triggered by anything or anyone, or I'm not going to feed into the drama. I don't want to feed into the drama. I don't want to feed into the chaos. There were a lot of times in 2019 when I saw something and I just wanted to like get on there and just like, and like angry type, but I do it and then I erase everything. And I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'll make a post in like an Instagram story that'll like fizzle out in 24 hours and that'll be the end of it. So I want to keep that up in 2020. Just keeping my mouth shut. Just zip it, lock it, put it in my pocket like I tell these kids. I'm going to keep my mouth shut in 2020 like I did in 2019. Try and stay off Facebook, stay off the drama. Also, I really want to make it a point to write more in my blog. I started out really good writing in my blog that I made, but then I haven't done it in a while. So I really want to get back into writing blogs. I think I was having more fun making these videos, to be quite honest, because sometimes it's easier to say something than it is to sit down and write it out. But I really want to try and make it a point to continue to write in my blog about just anything. Whether it be my day or if, something really hits me something hits me personally that I want to write about, I really want to try and write more in my blog. Also from 2019, I will say that January to March of 2019, I was doing fairly decent. Losing weight, I did okay. I didn't lose a whole bunch of weight, but I know come spring break of 2019, like March of 2019 is when like everything derailed and I just went back to my regular self. So I think I might have lost like 5 or 6 pounds. I've gained it back. I'm at my regular weight, which I don't mind. I don't care. So, oh, look, I'm gonna put the header. I'm gonna try. I'm not going to make it a resolution. I want to lose weight and get in shape, but I am going to try to top myself. Maybe I'll make it to April and keep this like exercise and eating right thing going. But if not, I'm not in competition with anyone except myself. So I don't mind. Also, 2019 was a year of reflection for me. I am still on the path to enlightenment, still all about Buddhism. I want to make it a point in 2020 to do yoga more, a whole lot more yoga, and to meditate more. I started out really good, and then like I was getting tired and I wasn't doing it like I wanted to. So I really want to make a point to do more yoga, meditate more, still stay in that reflective state of mind where I'm doing stuff for myself. I don't care about what anyone else thinks anymore. Like I've had people talk to me and tell me, well, what's going on and why are you like this? And honestly, I don't care at this point. Like, I'm about to be 30. In a couple more months, I'm going to be 30 years old. And I have to be honest with you guys. If you tell me something and I'm like, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Like, if I don't agree with you, like, it's going to go in one ear and out the other. Like, at this point, I care not what anybody else thinks of my life. You can talk to me until you're blue in the face and give me your opinion, but your opinion is going to go in one ear and out the other, to be completely honest. Like, I don't care. You can be mad, you can be upset, you can think what you want to think, but it's going to go in one ear and out the other. You're not me. You don't have my life. And at 30 years old, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't have the time to care anymore. I'm going to do what I want to do on my time. And no one's going to make me feel bad about it. I am not going to let anyone this year and from now on make me feel bad or insecure or stupid about the way I feel. There were a lot of times in 2019 where people tried to diminish how I felt about certain things. They tried to take the focus like, well, it may not be this, but at least it's not what it used to be. And I'm like, you know what? You're not going to diminish what I go through. People go through different things, and I'm not going to let anyone downplay a hurt in my life or downplay a sadness or downplay a happiness or a joy because they feel differently. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it's my life and no one else's opinions matter but my own. 2020 is all about making me happy. What does Cassie want? And F the rest of y'all, because I really don't care. Tell me what you want to tell me, but guess what? I'm not listening anymore. When y'all call me, when you message me, when you text me with craziness, half the time, I got my phone like this. I'm going to put you on speaker and just put the phone down and walk away because I don't have time. I'm going to put the phone down and walk away. When you text me and you don't get a response, it's probably because I didn't care about nothing you were saying. I'm not going to be walked all over. I'm not going to be taken for granted this year. I'm not doing it. 2020 is not the year for you guys. 2020, it's me. You're not going to diminish my joy. You're not going to make me feel bad about feeling sad about something. Not doing it from people this year. I can't. I'm allowed to be sad. I'm allowed to be happy when I want to be happy. I'm allowed to be angry when I want to be angry. And that's the way it's going to go for 2020. What else? Trying to think what else for 2020. I think that's about it. I'm going to try and stay off Facebook, try and write more, be all about me and F what you heard. And I do want to try and read more. You guys, I am in love right now with her name is Serena Valentino, and she has made these like Disney villains book. It's a book series. And so she's done Maleficent, she's done The Evil Queen from Snow White, she's done Beast. I love these stories. So I really need to like finish them and get caught up. I have all the books and I've read them, but I'm trying to reread them because I got another one she wrote, and then I believe this summer she has one coming out about Cruella de Vil. Really got to get caught up on those. But I want to focus more on myself, my well-being, my happiness, and I'm not doing nothing for nobody 2020. Don't come asking Cassie for favors or talking to me crazy because I'm not going to hear it this year. I hope you guys have a wonderful 2020. I'll be back with another video, I'm sure, maybe in a couple weeks, a month or two. I don't know. But, before I completely tell you guys goodbye, I will say, I found it funny when I was watching my tarot card lady, Betsy, Fearless Intuition here on YouTube. She does like a 2020 like forecast, a general reading for what the year could be for each zodiac sign. And it was so funny because Taurus, the January forecast for Taurus for 2020, it was so funny because she literally said, you just want to be left the fuck alone in January of 2020. And I couldn't agree more. She goes, you know what? You don't have to explain yourself to people. You don't need to tell everybody every little single thing that's going on with your life. So she goes, you know what, January, you're not into like going into like a hermit mode, but she's like, Taurus, you just want to be left alone. And I completely feel that after going through what I went through with some personal things and my grandfather dying, like January 2020, y'all leave me alone. And I know a lot of people probably feel that, like a lot of other people had very rough years. There were quite a few people at the daycare who lost loved ones besides me. And I think going into 2020, January 2020, there probably are a lot of people that want to be left alone. So, yeah, I hope you guys are left alone and no one bothers you come the beginning of the year. So I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.